I've got some quickfire questions for you.
Okay.
Just give me your gut reaction on these. What is your go-to move, Laura, when you need to unblock a stalled project?
Ask for advice.
Perfect. And what's a piece of leadership advice that you live by?
Oh, that's a good question. Leadership advice. I mean, I'm a big believer that you have to be willing to be vulnerable yourself as a leader. And when you're vulnerable yourself about the ways that you're growing, you give other people permission to grow with you.
Yes, love that so much. Give us a myth about marketing or innovation that you wish would just die.
Oh boy. I don't believe that marketing can overcome product market fit problems. And I would love it if there were ways to identify when marketing was um, putting lipstick on something that wasn't working and finding ways to do that. I heard it said once that marketing makes a misfit product fail faster, actually. And so I think product market fit is probably the most important thing, and sharpening that value proposition so that it's clear that you're solving a problem and you're clear who that problem is for, who
Yes.
that solution is for. That's the heart of it. And getting that right is really, really, really hard.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. What's one of your favorite books or podcasts that's
mhm.
shaped your thinking on growth and impact and activation?
Yeah, so there's actually one I meant to mention earlier called Impact Players. It's by Liz Wiseman, and it is all about how to orient yourself around noticing what is the job to be done,
Mm,
how to step up and lead, when to step back and let others lead. I found it to be incredibly insightful and really resonant of the experience that I had had in growing organizations. And I always recommend it to everybody on my team. There's one other, if I can sneak one other in, it's
yeah.
called Obviously Awesome. And it's by April Dunford. And it's all about that value prop piece that I was just mentioning, how to actually position products. And she gives you a really big lay of the land in terms
Mm.
of what all your choices are. And I think it's just one of the most practical marketing books I've ever read.
Well, I haven't read either one of those, so I'm going to have to cue me filling my cart here and going to be reading those probably over the weekend.
Awesome.
This has been such an inspiring conversation. So many great stories and examples. Before we wrap, let's leave our listeners with one big takeaway. If someone is listening right now, feeling frustrated by maybe slow decision making or bureaucracy inside of their organization or internal hurdles, what's one thing they could do tomorrow to start creating a more activation driven culture?
The thing that comes to mind is embracing change. That change is hard, but change
Yes.
is also a gift because whatever's wrong today can be better tomorrow with change. And I think sometimes it's the changes you cause that are some of the best ones. So think about what you can change, what you can do differently, and that is going to get you unstuck. Or even if it doesn't get you unstuck, it'll change where you're standing, and that will give you a different view. And
Ooh,
then
I love
some
that.
things that are a mystery, come into view and suddenly you have an idea of where to go next.
That's so great. Well, thanks so much for being here, Laura. Where can listeners connect with you and also learn more about Patient?
Yeah, so you can visit patient.com. That's PAYTIENT. You can visit us and follow us on LinkedIn. And you can also find me on LinkedIn as well. I'm just Laura Cave. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Laura. And thanks to everyone for tuning in to the Health Marketing Collective, where strong leadership meets marketing excellence, because the future of healthcare depends on it. We'll see you next time.